Hi, I'm Melissa with Melissa's Vibes, and tonight I was just going to talk more about the universe and the way things are, and this is all of my own understanding. It's not from a book, it's not from another psychic. This is just what happens to me and my own, like I said, understanding of the universe and how it's worked. And so, what I wanted to say is basically, in ways, we are all connected. Um, there are so many different connections. I mean, you can say, you were thinking about your friend, and, 20 minutes later they call you, and um, yeah, there's a connection in between you. And like your friends that you hang around, you'll notice that you'll start getting a little more like them, and they'll start getting a little more like you, and you have connections, you know. Um, it is something that is, from the universe, everything else. It's not exactly what you intend to do, but it's what happens to you. So if you uh, have ever heard of like accidents where people got pulled in, and might be on a nurse, might be something like that on the side of the road, um, there's people that get called in, there's people that get, help people all the time that, like I said, we're all connected. And God does, is the creator of everything, but there are still connections to other people. And I could go on the universe forever because, you just basically have to be a good person. If you put out bad vibes and you do bad things, and you're not going to have a good return. You're going to have bad things returned to you. And it's just, you know, you have to be nice, you have to be helpful, you have to do, certain things. And, there might be a place where you have a choice in between doing something good and bad, and you gotta try to have to choose the good thing. So, yeah, you can't, like I said, I think in another one of these videos, you can't be a totally bad person and do bad things to everybody and have a good life, because that's not what's going to be returned to you. And, yeah, so, I try to, God's the creator, and He's a white light um, that gets on people. I can see sometimes white lights can come out of people's eyes or around them. And then there's the dark lights that go around people, negative energy and different things. And some people can feel it from you. Some people already know what you have planned in your mind to do to them. Some people are, where they can read your mind. And you don't know that all the time if you're around someone who can. Because I can tell when I'm around a man that's like attracted to me. I can feel him, I can sense that, he wants to get close to me and things like that. And there are people out there that can do that. And you don't always know when you're standing next to somebody if they can feel your energy or not. That's why I do a lot of cleansing people's energy, and with the sage and different techniques, and helping them realign their chakra to get the energy flow in their body right. And I'm really an energy worker, and I do have telepathy where I can connect somewhat to people's minds. I don't do it all the time. I don't want to all the time because, sometimes that's none of my business. I ain't supposed to know what's going on in their life, but sometimes it comes through. And yeah, I could go on and on about the universe. I mean, it's really a neat thing once you can see it happening. And well, you've probably seen karma work in people's lives. Something someone will do, and then the same thing will come right back on them. And I've seen it time and time again happening in people's lives. And like I said, this ain't a book that I read. This is a life I live, and I've been this way since I was almost killed a long time ago. And I think I actually did die and I came back alive. I mean, that's the only way I can explain getting this gift and what I have and everything. I mean, I don't really want to, I don't know. That's the way I think I got it. I don't think I had it since birth, because I think I'd probably understand a lot more about a lot of things if I did. But yeah, just try to do good. Just try to be nice to people, and most likely you'll have a decent, nice life. But instead of me just keep going on, I'm gonna get off here tonight. And you guys subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of different thoughts, and I think that you can benefit from them. So go ahead and subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Okay, thank you.